comes over.
Come here, I want to have a baby. Come here, give it to me.
I mean, they punch him in the gut, and then that gives them like eggs, and they give birth to another dude.
But they don't give birth to him; they throw him up.
Yeah,
they throw up an actual fetus.
Yeah.
Wow. How come you guys aren't pitching this?
We are right now.
Welcome back to another episode of Hollywood Night Heat. I'm here with Jeff Allen and Vinton Heuck, and we are going to take a look at Predator Badlands teaser trailer that came out. I don't know when it came out, actually. The reason why we're watching this is because Jeff and I were lucky enough to see an advanced screening of Predator Killer of Killers. And we had a great time. And yeah, it's a great movie on streaming now, so you can go watch that on Hulu or I think it's Disney Plus. And it's directed by Dan Trachtenberg. He did a great job. He's the guy who directed Prey, and apparently he's done this movie called Badlands. So I have no idea what it's about. We are about to watch the teaser trailer for the first time on the big screen right behind Jeff's head, and then we're gonna comment what we think. So away we go.
I didn't think you survived.
Oh shit!
Oh.
You're hunting something that can't be killed.
What? Wow, that is a teaser trailer, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't reveal too much.
Not at all. But I think what it does reveal is that it might take place on the Predator's planet.
Oh.
I don't know, man.
What made you think that?
Well, we saw the movie Killer of Killers,
Oh, okay.
and I don't want to spoil anything.
Oh.
I think I just did. I'm sorry, man.
That's okay.
Wow.
I'm still going to watch
Why
it.
would you? Oh.
Because when I said, oh shit, that was like...
Oh, the speeder. Gotcha.
Yeah, the
Gotcha.
terrain looked very similar too.
Yeah.
And
Well, we can say this because it's going to be out now, and we're not going.
But
It's not
Vinton
ruining
hasn't
too
seen
much
Killer
for
Killer
Vinton
yet.
because it's not that big a deal.
he didn't see the rest of our video.
I
You never
know,
watched the
but
whole
I
let's-
actually stopped the video.
Did you?
So I could not have any
Well, there's just know
spoilers.
that there's a vehicle that's in that. This is what the director. It was a Q&A after the movie Killer Killers. The director was talking about this vehicle, and it's also the same vehicle design that they used for Badlands, which they just showed in the trailer. So it's not giving away that much. It's just So the movies are related in that aspect, and I won't give anything else away if anybody hasn't seen Killer
It
Killers.
wasn't just the vehicle.
Listen,
It was the terrain.
yeah, my take is that Predator. I don't know. That's going to be a tough watch for me, man. It looked like Face Swap. It looked like that shitty.
You mean at the end, or?
The Predator guy is right. He just looked basically like a thin human.
I don't know.
And they just
I don't know
face-swapped
what
him
it
with some
was, but
crappy-
I thought maybe that Predator at the end was maybe female.
Yeah.
No, you looked like a mid-20s black man.
Yeah, like a hybrid of a
You know,
human.
he had his hair like all the Predators, like their dreads start around the crown.
Oh,
But his hair was starting on top of his head.
so maybe he's a hybrid.
And it looked like to me like they just filmed a dude and then just like put the digital Predator over him.
They got lightsabers. What's going on? Like, I mean,
Well, trying to think outside the box.
it looked like a sword that glowed.
What did you like, Prey? Because I liked Prey quite a bit.
You liked it quite a bit.
Yeah.
Can you go?
We like what we like. I thought that was it was. Well, I mean, I did have a few problems with it, but I thought after seeing Predator 2 and the Shane Black Predator,
Dude, Predator 2 was
Wait, you're saying Predator 2 like
you're
bad?
saying Predator 2 was not good?
Get him, Jeff.
Predator 2 was entertaining, and I've seen it probably 3 to 5 times. So I do like it on a certain level, but after the first one, you know.
Dude, Predator 2 was fabulous.
No, it was
dude.
great.
What a great sequel.
Here's why I think that was great, because they took a huge chance, like taking it out of the jungle. They could have just done another one, but it was still, and they introduced some new things where it healed it. You know, remember when it?
Cool.
He gets the bathroom tiles right. He's crushing them, and
I mean, how great was that?
But the first Predator takes out like the most elite group of mercenaries, and then they can't handle. I'm too old for this shit.
I'm too old for this shit.
You know, it's just like
that's a great point. That is a great point.
And that was the main thing for me. Like the progression to me would have been like, and they did a Dark Horse comic, which was a sequel, and Dutch went back to New York. He was in the city, so it took place in the city, and they went back to finish off Dutch to take care of unfinished business. And after reading that, and then seeing what they did, it was like, well, you know,
that's legit.
But as far as Prey goes, I just thought it was a new interesting historical Native Americans. It was cool. I mean, you know, the protagonist, I thought, you have that same problem. You have the same problem where it's like, this is the same, you know, alien that took out like the most badass mercenaries like it was nothing, and you know,
the same species, not the same alien.
Yeah, true, but you're establishing a certain kind of expectation for the
a precedent set.
Right. I just thought it was at least as good as Predator 2, in my opinion.
Well, that's the great thing about Killers. I think they get right what they got wrong in Prey and Predator 2, because as you're talking about this, it's like, that is a huge component of the first Predator that they kind of missed in Predator 2. Like, Danny Glover is the best of the best, and that's what he's going to go after. Yeah. I just saw it as like a survival, like, oh shit, this Predator is hunting Danny Glover now. Yeah. And I took it at face value. And like, now I'm reevaluating the whole movie now. But
I love they have that one shot in there that I love when I think it was like that Haitian drug lord guy in the alley.
In Predator 2, the whole Haitian thing was cool.
His head screaming and then just cuts.
Yeah, that was cool.
He's just carrying his
walking
head
away.
Yeah, and then the subway train sequence with
so good.
Dude. Yeah, and Gary Busey's floating up her body.
I told Jeff the line when we went to see Predator.
And he seemed like he was an idiot. I mean,
but like, how does his body stay up there? All that blood and guts falls out of his upper body, and like, what is he doing? Like, just floating?
His legs. When he said the line, lions, tigers, bears. Oh my! Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't remember it.
Oh my!
Like, how could I forget?
Oh my!
I mean, like I said, it has its place.
All right, but Badlands.
It's intriguing.
Excited November something.
I don't know, man. You know, like I guess I think like it feels like he had way more freedom with the animated movie because that was badass. Prey. I love what Prey did to the Predator franchise. I don't love that movie at all. I saw it once.
What was the main thing you didn't love about it?
It felt like Xena or Hercules, the Legendary Journeys. They were just like, you can't hunt, you need to stay home. Yeah. But Mom, I want to go hunting with the men. Yeah. Okay, it felt so modern. And when I found, I went in there going, oh man, they're going to film this in Cherokee? Like,
maybe my expectations were low, and so I wasn't expecting much, and it definitely exceeded my low expectations.
Yeah, and then everybody like you who saw it, who see their low expectations, my expectations were kind of up there. Like, oh, this is going to be really good. And then I'm watching it going, the way she outsmarted reported the predator at the end.
Yeah.
I was like, that's it?
Yeah, I've only seen it once, so
Yeah, me too.
I'd probably be more critical the second time. But
Yeah, me too.
This is one thing that worries me too about this Badlands is that it's that 2 hour, hour and a half, 2 hour format where I love since I saw Killers, I like the whole little bits.
Anthology,
Like, just get it quick and get in and out. I don't know if the Predator's tough to keep you totally interested in 2 hours. I think after all the how many AVPs did they do? 2?
yeah,
Alien versus Predator. Like
they were terrible.
I didn't see any of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was the.
It's just like
there was the
King Kong
Predators.
But that's a nice little teaser, but
it did nothing for me. I mean,
Why isn't there a female Predator?
hey, listen, this is something. This is crazy. All right, I hate to say it because I was thinking. I thought
Or are
the same thing.
maybe they're asexual.
Here's what I thought. This would be really cool because here's what my worries is if Hollywood does this. They're like, well, you haven't seen the female Predators because they're more badass. And they just, the men are like bowing to them and they come out and there's a new Predator and they're killed, right? That's the way you'd expect it to go. I was thinking, what if their race is so testosterone driven and so alien, like instead of having females and males, they just have like these things. These like, I swear I thought this, and I'm embarrassed to mention.
like these giant mushrooms
like maybe a mushroom or an egg that they just.
Yeah.
And then
Oh my God.
And then something drops out of it.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
another guy.
It's kind of like the Uruk-hai from Lord of the Rings. They're birthed from the earth.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I was seriously thinking. 'Cause that would be so alien and so weird and so masculine.
Yeah. They don't need.
No, they don't need
They don't need
females.
teats
Right.
to suckle.
All right, so no women.
The stinking broads. Just dudes. Just dudes being dudes. That's all I want out of my Predators.
That would be a very dirty, unkept world.
Or
There would be no tea parties.
Wait. All right, so I just said they impregnate like mushrooms or eggs and then it drops out. What if you kind of push the gay angle and they actually can have sex with one another and create other males? Completely, just one asexual. Why not? We don't know what's in it. We don't know what's in there. They might have uteruses that.
Or they could just lay eggs and then the eggs could hatch.
Yeah, but there's got to be a way to impregnate them. Like maybe.
No,
like
because the asexual lizards.
Maybe to get punched. Like some masculine. The guy comes over.
Come here, I want to have a baby. Come here, give it to me.
They punch him in the gut, and then that gives them like eggs, and then they give birth to another dude. It's just dudes hanging out.
But they don't give birth to them; they throw them up.
Yeah,
Like a night out, like they get all. And they throw up an actual fetus.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and then everybody stomps on them, and the baby.
And right? And if it's a whip, it dies.
Yeah, and if
it
it's
shouldn't
strong.
be around.
How come you guys aren't pitching this?
We are right now.
That's what we're doing. We haven't seen a female predator, correct?
I believe that's
Not
correct.
that we know of.
In the Dark Horse, do you know? Do you read those?
Yeah.
I did read those back in the day, and I don't ever recall seeing what I could easily identify as a female predator.
They're probably making sandwiches. Where are they? They don't exist. That's what I'm getting at. They don't exist.
They don't exist. They don't exist, Vinton. So stop trying to make them.
Okay, you heard it here.
Hey, can we say your awesome idea when we were driving home after Killer of Killers? You said a silent predator movie.
Oh, yeah.
No dialogue at all except grunts and ugs.
Yeah.
With Predator versus a caveman.
Oh, yeah.
Like a Neanderthal Stone Age warrior. Then would be amazing.
How about a predator versus like a knight, a medieval knight?
That's what the
Could be
writer
cool.
was saying, like a Knights Templar kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I immediately thought Arnie had the Crusades movie that he was going to make with Paul Verhoeven.
Just throwing a predator in there.
Years finally aged out, and it was like, I don't know, like a $300 million movie.
That's why animation's so beautiful. You age out all you want.
Yeah.
You still make it. Yeah.
And that's why, earmuffs.
That's fine.
Earmuffs.
Gotta go for it.
Earmuffs.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any earmuffs. Yes, go ahead. Just say it. It's fine.
They go away. They race away. The next movie, animated, they find Dutch Schaefer
Yeah.
and Danny Glover hiding in a cave.
Oh, jeez. That's fucking awesome.
Fucking A.
Fucking A. Yeah, that's great.
I just don't. I don't really know what that means.
That's
but,
great. That's a great
God.
idea. Holy shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just got snatched.
Yeah. Easy tiger.
Well, they sort of did that. There's one Predator movie we didn't mention where they're like falling out of the sky, and they have been taken from Earth and dropped onto another planet. I don't know if this is a Predators
Is this
planet.
Predators?
Yeah, Predators.
I never saw that. My
I didn't think it was
loved
that.
movie.
I did not think it was that bad.
It's got that's Adrian Brody, Thomas Jane, Keegan Michael Key, right? Isn't that
Yeah, and that cool guy Walter
Walton Goggins?
Goggins.
Walton Goggins is in that shit with his fucking teeth?
Hollywood Night Heat was filmed in front of a live studio audience and brought to you by Prego. Prego, it's in there.